What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. I'm Phil. So, the name of this video is There's Always Someone Older to Learn From. Even though I'm in my 50s, I love talking to the 80s, 90s, especially the guys between 90 and 100. I always stop if they got their mind and talk to them. Just if I'm at someone's house. Like I said, I do pest control. I'm in and out of people's houses all the time. I love talking to people. And again, a la why I'm doing YouTube. But you can always learn something if you're open-minded enough and you enjoy it. Just the value alone from learning from older people that have been on this earth a lot longer than you. My greatest memory when I was, I'm going to say between 9 and 12, I was still riding my BMX. And there was a 90 back then. He was like 96 or 98. A great-grandfather, just like that put me back in the 70s. We would ride by this guy and we finally stopped. It was after that, it was years of talking to him. And he was one of those old guys with leathery skin and could barely move, but he sat in a wicker chair or some type of chair and would sit out front every day and watch the traffic. And us being kids, got sick of riding by him and stopped and talked to him. Well, of course, all old people have a pocket of candy, and we loved it. And he handed it out, and we jibber-jabbered for a while. Well, I'll tell you, I learned a hell of a lot from that old guy. His name was Fred. Really, really great guy. What I knew of him. And just, even when we were kids, I had enough foresight to say, what was life like then? Or what was it like when you were a kid? And just hearing the stories. And we didn't have TV, or we didn't have this, we didn't have that. You got to remember, it wasn't as much of a shell shock as it is now. Because back in this, I'm going to say mid-70s or something, when I was riding my bike, so we didn't have internet. Atari was either just come out or, well, I'm talking the 2600, the very first one. So it was all still new. But we loved riding our bikes. Like I said, Gen X, always outside. Mom and Dad threw us out. We didn't come home to the lights. We drank from the hose, all that kind of stuff. Life was great back then. It really was. You were free to do absolutely anything, and it just seemed like there wasn't as many crazies around. I don't know. Life was awesome, and life is awesome as a Gen Xer. I tell you, a lot of memories up here. A lot of memories. And thanks to not doing drugs, I can still remember all my memories. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Talk to those old people. They're valuable. Hopefully someday we'll be the old people and you'll have little kids wanting to talk to us.